Welcome back to the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Vienna in front of the Schönbrunn Palace. It has been a fantastic evening so far. And the news is we have 5 already into the jump-off. From those that have gone so far, we've seen 20 riders. Guido Grimaldi had just one time for Joni Spreyer. Sorry, he had 2. Joni Spreyer had 1. Bertram Allen back on the Longines Global Champions Tour, a previous winner, and straight into a jump-off on the brilliant 9-year-old Conquest Dorigo. Bassem Mohamed last podiumed in 2019. Him and Rocket Man flew around. They make the jump-off too. Eduardo Alvarez Asnar, winner in Rabat in 2024. Riding legend, 3rd into the jump-off. 3 in a row, of course, as Martin Fuchs, who won yesterday evening in a 5-star competition here in Vienna. He on L&L Lord with a 4th into the jump-off. And Katrin Eckermann of Germany. Katrin has had a tough few rounds on the Longines Global Champions Tour, but not this time. On Iron Dames Yellow Blue, she is the 5th to make it into what is shaping up to be the most sensational of jump-offs. Well, earlier on, I caught a word with Bertram Allen, who, no surprises, was delighted with how his round went. Bertram, first Grand Prix back on the Longines Global Champions Tour for 2025 and straight into a jump-off. It's easy, this game, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish. No, I'm delighted that the horse jumped great. He's only 9-year-old, so he handled it very well, and I'm delighted with him.
How did he handle coming through the palace and all the extra trimmings of palatial show jumping?
Yeah, he's a sensitive horse, so I wasn't sure the first day how he'd handle it all, but he's handled it great, so it's a great experience for him to see all this and handle it as well as he is, so it'll stand to him going forward.
You've been there and done it at this level. Now looking at the jump-off, your style is bold, your style is brave. How are you going to cut the corners and make sure you get back on the podium first time of asking this season?
Yeah, well, I have to go now and have a look at the jump-off. He's a massive stride, a lot to contain, so if I can get my rhythm, he can be quick, but a lot to think about, so we'll just see how it comes and try and be as competitive as we can.
Best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Bertram Allen confident ahead of the jump-off, and who would put it past him to go and get on top of the podium, getting the golden ticket to the Longines Global Champions Tour Super Grand Prix. Bassem Mohamed's had a quiet year so far, 58th in the standings, 54 points. But his confidence is renewed as he made his way into the jump-off. I caught up with him also. Bassem clear in a Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix for the first time in 2025. You must be elated, surely.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really delighted with my horse, with my round. Actually, we had a few times really good rounds. Unfortunately, always one down. Like in Valkenswaard, had last fence, and I had really, I think now 7 or 8 in Risenberg, and today we could pull the clear. Yeah, I cannot be more happy than that, and the performance of my horse. So hopefully we can keep it up.
Aptly named Rocket Man, he flew round this evening. How did you find the course? Where was it most testing?
Yeah, it is a difficult arena here under the light. We're just coming back from really big grass rings, and then to come to this boxy arena, I think is a bit difficult, a bit tricky. Luckily we have a very good course designer who make also a great job in the arena there. The course, it's big. It's not the biggest, I must say, but it's still not easy to ride it. But I thought in the beginning this triple bar going to the vertical, that's a bit of a half distance, and everything comes much more quicker than you are in an open ring. So it's worked well for me today.
You're one of 23 LGCT Grand Prix winners in this Grand Prix today, LGCT Grand Prix today. You haven't podiumed since 2019, though. So how today do you go into that jump-off and get on the podium or even get that golden ticket?
To be honest, okay, I feel comfortable. My horse feeling amazing. He's still green for that level. Even he's an amazing horse. And yeah, depends how many clear going to be in the end in that class, and then we make the plan direction that way. In the end, I would be very pleased if I can pull a clear round again and see where we end up and build up a relationship with my horse.
Bassem, well done, and good luck for the jump-off.
Cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So the question now is who can join the likes of Basim Mohamed and make their way into the jump-off here at the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Vienna? Can Yuri Mansour be the next person into the Grand Prix on the oldest horse in the competition, QH Alphonse Santo Antonio, 18 years of age?
LGCT.
Into the arena we go.
In Valkenswaard, he had a fence down with this horse. He was 7th in a big 1m60 class over in Spruce recently. He's a winner of a 5-star Grand Prix earlier on in the year as well, back in May. We know he's a prolific winner. He'll want to be in the jump-off. He'll want to be on the podium. He'll want the golden ticket as well. They're going to have to fight it out under the lights here in the Chambroon Palace later tonight. We have 5 through to the jump-off. How many more are going to join? We have to wait and see. Starts off really nicely. Just this horse is a really easy way of going. You can see how he just skips across the ground. Doesn't seem to generate the same power as some of the horses we've seen, but it doesn't stop him from getting high in the air when he gets there. He just has a unique way of doing it. Yeah, he's very light on his feet. You can see there, doesn't change his legs coming around the corner. Really athletic. Doesn't have the longest stride. So pops into the combination. Oh, he's perfectly straight. That's so well done. And you can see he's not out so wide. He knows his horse isn't moving that fast, so he just can't go too wide and take too much space. He needs to be conscious of the time. Yeah, it just comes up on the screen there now. This is going to be very tight. Pops the vertigo. Now he needs to push a little bit, make sure the back rail. Is he just inside? Is he just inside? He's just outside. Oh, he'll be disappointed. He jumped all the fences, kept his horse very level, very calm.
You don't want to miss out on missing the jump-off at the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Vienna. Yuri Mansour's just missed out by 1 time fault. You don't want to miss out too, so you better subscribe to GCTV.